Now, are you telling me the thing that just went 20 minutes is gone? What's going on? Yeah, that's what I've just figured out. So, thank you, iMovie. I mean, it showed me it was recording. And then I stopped it at 20 minutes. Stopped it. And I close it and it's not there. Thank you, Apple. But, you know what? I've learned. Actually, thank you, Apple, for being such a piece of... Thank you, because whenever I have to redo something, at first I go, but then when I redo it, I go, oh, you know what? I didn't quite say it right last time. I could do a little different. So I'm going to stop this now, make sure that it's working, and then get back into this. I talked for a while. And, I know I will work very hard to stay on track. Okay, so it seems like it's working. Of course, it seemed that way last time. You ever hang out in jail? When you didn't even do nothing? I have. Usually just for a few hours or overnight. But once for 10 days. And I never even saw a judge. It was an entirely extrajudicial and extra legal, I'm sure, holding of an American citizen on the orders of a judge in, of all places, Colts Neck, New Jersey, where Bruce Springsteen happens to have his 300-acre estate with a road going through the middle. And that's where I was dancing to his music, to your music, sir, Uncle Bruce. Sir, I keep forgetting. Sir's reserved for the likes of Sir Paul McCartney or Sir Freddie Laker. If you don't know who Freddie Laker is, it's okay. Fuck him up. Anyway, sir, a name bestowed by superior people on people who have risen up, not into the superior people's level, of course, but into a higher level than the other people. If you're going to keep control of the bottom level, you have to have a few levels in between to, each level needs to feel that it's getting something for going along with the people above. That's how hierarchical societies are. And we've sort of gone along, we people, because it all seemed beyond us, like what was going on. And we happen to be living in a very special time. Truly a millennial moment. Millennia do not happen every even century, even, It doesn't. They don't. They just don't. I mean, unless you want to have, the millennial anniversary of whatever happened 1,000 years ago. We could do it that way. And then there's loads of them. But, in normal parlance, a millennium is something that takes 1,000 years, give or take, because to talk about exactly 1,000 years is what stupid people do. I mean, that's kaboobie. What happened in 980 something? That was the start of the Holy Roman Empire. Holy. Because they base their betterness, their superiority, their whole way of subjugating people, subjugating their minds, they use holy logic with a W there. But whatever you want to say, it's all full of holes, but they invoke Jesus mainly. They call Jesus Lord. They quote Jesus as saying such things as, "It is not through acts that you gain admittance to the kingdom of heaven, but through faith." And so they say to you, it has nothing to do with what you actually do. It's what you allow us to make you say you believe. That's what it's all about. We tell you what to believe so that we can tell you everything else. Because if we tell you how you're going to either have eternal life or eternal damnation, and we have the power to back up that, because we can start the eternity that ends your life whenever we want. And we've got a church that defends us and says the reason that we had to harvest you was because you have been sinful. We've heard about homosexuality happening. You've allowed it in this, and you've brought the vampires down upon you. We need a break from that. She pooped in here, and fortunately she didn't poop on the rug because it was a real wet one. And too much. No, it isn't. I'm going to tell you. You just listen. And if you don't like it, oh, never mind. I'm not going to tell you what's a waste. It's just it stinks in here. That's all. I go. You know. Say no more. So anyway, since we're wrapping up a little bit sooner than last time, because we learned our lesson that you go on for 20 minutes and that's when the frickin' program doesn't work and you lose the whole thing. And you really need to, because you need to go back over, you got to check it out, you got to put it up, and you got to decide, and then oh my God, wow, there's a lot going on. And when you spend 20 minutes doing something, you go, that's it, I got it. What are you doing to me, Apple? But as I said at the beginning, and perhaps that's the theme of this particular 10-minute segment of my life, whenever I've been forced to do something over again, it's always been for the best. And after I get over my aggravation that I was moving along and all of a sudden something got screwed up. And that happens all the time in my line of work. I am the one-person wiki production team. I do everything. I'm kind of hoping that maybe after a while some people might help me. But, some people's help, I'm better off without. So, I'm working, doing the best I can. And that's all any of us can do. If anybody tells you you should do better than you can do, they are evil. Okay? That's all there is to it. And now hopefully it's going to work. Bye.